Hello, and welcome back to another episode of
Mom, watch this.
That is Key. She's the kid.
And that's Mom, aka Jess. I don't call her that
And
though.
you don't call me Jess?
No.
Okay. Um, I thought I was gonna have something sassy to say, but it escapes me. Um, so you know what I did? Today we're gonna do a couple of Christmas movies. And this is going to be the only regular episode that we're doing with Christmas movies. The rest of them are going to be special holiday edition. And well, maybe, I don't know. Do we want to just do Christmas movies all week and then or all whatever, all month?
December.
Yeah. And then just have a few extras because we have a lot of ground to cover, y'all. Like so we'll see what happens. We're going to play with it a little bit. But today may be the only one that you're getting a suggestion from each of us because I'm the Christmas movie freak and I think unless I'm mistaken, there's only one that Key has suggested in her whole entire life that I haven't seen yet. So, and that was Klaus. Klaus.
Yes. Klaus.
Yeah, I have the worst accent. So, anyway, that. And so we're covering that today. And we're also covering Noelle because I'm obsessed and I love it so much. Um, guess what I didn't do? I didn't
What
get the
didn't you do?
I didn't
You
get the
didn't take
credits.
notes.
No, I
Oh,
did take notes. Okay.
shocker.
So I did take notes. I took a lot of them, but that's not really gonna mean a whole lot because I was confused as shit. I've seen this movie a couple times. And last night I rewatched it because I have to do that or else it's completely not even in my head. So I rewatched it last night and how many times did I text you about what the I don't even understand this. I have to rewind this 1,000 times because I have no idea what's happening right now. And I don't understand. I don't know why I couldn't grasp what was going on. And maybe my brain had just taken a vacation. I don't know. But it also felt like I had never even seen it. So I don't know what's happening with this movie. But which one are we covering first? Because I don't want to get too crazy into it.
What do you mean?
Which one are we talking about first?
Oh, we're talking about Noelle.
Okay. So let's Noel then. Wait, are you sure?
Yes, because we did
Yes,
do
because we
Revenge
did.
first last time.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. All right. Well, do you have the credits for Noel?
I I do not. I know is it
That's okay. I can do it.
okay.
So, so both of these movies came out the same year. That's kind of fun to know. They came out in
Hey.
2019. I know. That's really fun. Um
I
Noelle.
actually have the credits.
Oh, okay. You go right ahead, sir. Ma'am.
Sorry. Sir?
I
Okay.
don't know where that came from, but whatever. Let's just go with it. It's fine.
So on November 12th, no, I'm just kidding. It was released on November 12th, 2019, um, with Walt Disney Pictures, starring Anna Kendrick, Bill Hader, Shirley MacLaine, Billy
Shirley
Eichner,
MacLaine.
Kingsley Benadier, and the director/writer is Mark Lawrence.
Don't forget Julie Haggerty. That was Mrs. Claus.
It didn't list that. That's rude.
All right. Anyway, and then so you want to provide a little synopsis or do you want to just get down and dirty?
So yeah, let's just get into it because
A little bit of a
I hope
synopsis.
that yeah. I think you're
I
better
can
at that than I am.
well, I can do the TLDR because that's literally where I live. Um basically Santa um it doesn't it shows in the very very beginning that Santa is alive. But for the majority of the movie he's not alive, but his kids take over obviously and the boy, the oldest whatever, is supposed to fill his shoes and be the next Santa Claus, but he doesn't really fit very well. And then Noelle is supposed to make all the cards and all that kind of stuff. Well, in her trying to train her brother into being Santa, she mistakenly tells him to go take a break and just she's thinking he's going to go for the weekend or whatever. And he disappears and then she's got to go find him. And then take it away.
So, she finds him, and I think is it Phoenix?
Yep. And then you don't have to tell the story. You can just tell, let's just talk about it.
Yeah. So, what I really liked about this movie is that it broke all the standards about Santa.
Mhm.
Like, I'm
True.
sure you guys have
Because
seen the Santa Claus movies with,
Tim
Ted Allen?
Allen.
Tim Allen, um, where he takes the place of somebody who a Santa who died on the roof, which
Yep.
honestly, that's kinda messed up.
Why
Um,
also does Santa keep dying in these movies?
right, what the fuck?
Like, isn't he supposed to be like a magical little elf guy? Like, live forever? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What?
Um, I forgot what I was saying.
Uh,
I didn't even take a hit yet, and I forgot what I was saying.
you were talking about, um, you were talking about Tim Allen, the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies, and
Oh,
how Noelle breaks
so,
the.
like, you expect it to be, "Oh, this guy's gonna come along and be the next Santa Claus." No. She is kinda shown throughout the movie to kinda have the, more talent than her little brother
Mhm.
or her big brother.
Yeah.
They're the kids of Santa, by the way. Um, and they're
But
trying to
the thing that
prepare.
the majority of the movie though is basically her she's like a fish out of water because he's in Phoenix somewhere and she doesn't know where he is and she goes and hires this private detective to find him or to help her find him or whatever.
Yeah.
And so here's little Noelle and she's in her little Christmas outfit, her little leggings and whatever. And she's in Phoenix, of all places, in her little Christmas outfit, it's an ensemble, she says. Um,
I Her whole personality, honestly, would uh, I would like to be that kind of person, but unfortunately, there's no way I could.
she's so spirited, obviously, because she's kinda childlike, and she's really sweet and funny, and I mean, oh my god, she's just so cute. I love some of the phrases in the movie, like, one of my favorite ones is kind of in the beginning, and he's kinda telling her to be like, "Hold on," like, "Calm down," or whatever, and instead of saying, "Hold your horses," like he'd normally say, "Hold your horses," in that, situation, he says, "Hold your reindeer," and that cracks me up. And instead of saying like, "Oh my gosh," or "Oh my god," or whatever, they say, "Oh my Garland." They always say Garland for that one. Um, it's it there's so many really funny parts. When she first gets into Phoenix, she sees one of the, like, Salvation Army, obviously, they're not using Salvation Army, it's like a knockoff or whatever, and the bell ringers, with the bucket or whatever, and she walks up and because she's like, "Oh my god, it's Nick." Nick is her brother, and she walks up. Well, obviously, it's not her brother, and it's this guy, and he's got a Santa coat on, but he's wearing shorts. And she was like, "Oh, she was very appalled that he was wearing shorts because it was an honor to wear that outfit, and how dare he, basically. And I don't even remember what he does, but she looks at him with this face like, ew, like, and she's like, so naughty. Like,
Mhm.
it's so funny. And that time when she does, another one of my lines that cracks me up. Oh, remember the yogurt pants? When
The
they
Oh,
said something
yes.
about yoga
Yoga
pants, about
pants,
her.
and she was like, "The yogurt
She's like, "I
pants."
love my yogurt pants." Yeah, that's what it is, yogurt pants.
You got it,
Um
you got it.
But when he gives her, the sunscreen, like, he's all trying to help her, and he gives her sunblock for her face, and it smells really good, and she licks it, she puts it in her hand, and she licks it, and she's like, "Ugh,
It's such a
wouldn't
Buddy the Elf
that."
moment.
Yes, but and then she gets it in her eye and she's like, "Oh my god, it's in my eye, it burns, it burns. What do you like about this product?" It's so funny. I don't know. I freaking love it. Um, it's just funny. There are funny lines throughout the whole thing, and, like, I like fish out of water movies. Like, I don't know, it's one of those things that it's like, I love
It
seeing
gives
people
you
take
joy.
elements that aren't yeah, I just love seeing people try and fit into something that they're not used to having to fit into. Shirley MacLaine, for any of our listeners who might be a little bit older, you'll know Shirley MacLaine. Like, I know Key was kind of struggling with her last name a little bit, but because Key is only 24 years old and probably hasn't seen a whole lot, Shirley MacLaine has been in so many movies, and she's of probably even a generation before mine. Um, so I don't know. I guess she's a boomer. I don't know. But Gen Xers will remember her. Boomers will remember. I mean, most people really remember her from all sorts of different other stuff. But in this movie, she's an elf, and she's kind of like the nanny elf that took care of the kids
Oh, I love
growing up.
her.
Yeah, that's Shirley MacLaine. She's super sweet and cute, and she's kinda sassy. So, I love her. One of the lines in this movie, I had to catch it. I had to type it out when they said it because I really wanted to share it because it was so beautiful. And wholesome and perfect and the charm and all this kind of stuff is it said the thing that all Santas possess is the ability to inspire us with the spirit of Christmas. Isn't that just I don't know.
I love that.
I know. It's like I have always loved the magic of Santa. Santa does not die in my world or in my life. Santa will always be in my life. Um there will always Santa will always come to our house for Christmas. So I don't know. He's or she
Yeah, because
logical.
I I don't even
Yeah,
wanna, like, spoil it.
come on now. So throughout the movie, we know that Santa. We find out because she's trying to explain while she's doing the training with Nick, that Santa because he's all worried about well, how what if somebody speaks to me in German or whatever, and she's like, well, Santa knows all the languages. Like you just know you're that Santa just knows, or just can look at somebody and know that they're either on the naughty or the nice list. Like Santa just knows. He doesn't have to watch them or whatever. It's like the minute he sees them, he knows their language, he knows how to communicate with them. He knows whether they're naughty or nice, and she knows what they want for Christmas. So they don't even have to tell Santa what they want. They just know. So by looking at them. Well, her brother just never really fit that, and it scared him, it freaked him out. He couldn't fly the reindeer. The reindeer didn't really listen to him all that well.
They didn't really like him.
No. And they just I mean, and he's a nice enough dude. It's not like he's like this evil guy or whatever. Even the cousin that takes over, he's not evil. He just doesn't know. It's like and then it comes out that, while they're doing like this finally she finds her brother. He's a doing yoga instructor. He's a yoga instructor in Phoenix, and she finds him and he agrees to come help her at the mall do this like little fake Santa thing, whatever. Little did they all know. And and so she's trying to help him because she can see the people and she can speak their language and she can see whether they're naughty or nice. So she is trying to kind of lean in and tell him or whatever. And well, you kind of start figuring it out. Well, she's got the twinkle. She's Santa basically, she has all this thing and he doesn't. Maybe he'll figure
Spoiler alert.
it out. Right. Right, exactly, but it's fine. But then they get into this big old fight. She kicks a cop or something and and they take her to this psych ward because she keeps talking about being Santa or her
From
brother
the
being
North Pole,
yeah.
which
And so of course she's in this like in a facility or whatever, and then the elf Shirley MacLaine and her brother come and pick her up with Santa sleigh, and yeah, so and then they go in and he goes and like basically lobbies for her in this big elf convention thing, trying to talk about what they're going to do about Christmas because it's this big emergency, and he has to tell her or tell them that Santa doesn't have to be a man. And then he says that Noelle is Santa, and she's like, "Wait, what?" And then she goes out on her little Santa adventure, and again, she's a little clumsy about it, it's a little clunky, but it's it's really cute, it's funny, like, she deals with some of the same stuff like they do in the Santa Claus and all that, where she's struggling with the chimney and she's fallen and
She's also kinda the black sheep because they all kinda just yeah, you can go make decorations, sweetie.
yeah, that was her. I mean, Santa told her that. He's like, she wanted to do something that matters, she wanted to be part of it, and he's like, "Well, you make pretty cards." Like, what?
Right.
So I mean, he was supportive of her, but it wasn't exactly what I don't know, what she was looking for, I think. Um,
I really, 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 really liked that it broke the, uh the typical, like, "Oh,
yeah,
um, Santa's a guy, it has to be a boy." And, like,
yep,
I don't know, maybe I just, like
or fat and jolly and all this kind of, it's like Anna Kendrick is anything but fat. I mean, she's jolly, but she was not bad, obviously. Um, I also really, really liked that it was okay. It was recognizing that it's okay to like presents. It's okay to be excited to get gifts. That's like, why does it always have to be? So then you get this, most of Christmas movies and stuff, it's like you get this guilt that, well, I like presents. I want presents. And it's like, why is that a bad thing? It's okay
why
to
can't we
enjoy.
like presents?
Exactly. Like, I don't understand. So I do like that, like, even Noelle, Santa's daughter, loves presents, and even when she becomes Santa, she likes presents, and it's okay. She says in the big meeting, she's like, "Listen, I like presents as much as the next guy." And then everybody kind of looks at her like, "Really?" And she goes, "Okay, more." And
Okay,
I
more.
just love that. Okay, more. I just love it. And then I also love that she gets up and when she makes that I think it's the same speech where she says, when she's talking to all of them, and she says something about how um Christmas is difficult for some people because it reminds them of what they don't have and who they don't have, like if they're lonely, or if they don't have a home, or if they're whatever, because she does, remember, she goes to that shelter. And
Mhm.
then about how some people actually have the Christmas spirit despite all the things they don't have. So I think that's really beautiful too, that they kind of address that in there. Um, and it's just, this movie is really wholesome and beautiful and hilarious and great for the family. There's nothing in it at all that you can't watch with little kids. It's all the things. It touches on everything. Um, Also, I have to say, Snow Cone reminds me of Nanook.
Snow cone reminds me of Nanook too.
And the way he jumps and the way he kinda holds his head, and even though he bleats like a little friggin' goat or something, he so reminds me of he's so cute. Oh, I just love him, and then I love that he got to go and lead her sleigh on her Christmas night, the night that she go, or Christmas Eve, whatever, the night that she goes for the first time, he gets to go for the first time too and actually leads the rest of the reindeer. I love that. And I always love in all the Christmas movies that we've seen, and actually Klaus kinda did this too, the, kind of the Christmas Eve hijinks of, like, Santas that weren't original Santas, like, their first night as Santa, where they're stumbling around, when, like we talked about earlier, where they're just kinda stumbling
Mm.
around and try
Oh,
they don't
Fred
know.
Claus.
Yes! Oh my god. See, we have to cover Fred Claus too, because I don't know, maybe we'll just have to do, like, um, some episodes that we cover more than 2, because there's so many good Christmas movies. I absolutely adore Fred Claus is one of my very, very favorite. Like, that's and I know that a lot of people don't agree with me, but we're going to talk about it, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's one of my favorite. Um, and then there's well, we just watched Red One and Dear Santa last year for the very first time.
That's right. Oh, I love
Mhm.
Dear Santa.
Yeah, and that was a great one too, and it was a little different from the norm. Like, you know how most Christmas movies with Santa and stuff, they kind of fit the mold, where Noelle definitely does not, because who the hell would have thought of a girl Santa, which I love because, oh my God, I want that job. And then
Right?
I would love to be Santa. Um, and then let's see, what else did I made you watch Christmas Chronicles for the first time ever last year. And I had only seen it, I think I saw it the year that it came out. Maybe not. Maybe it was the following year. I don't remember. But I finally made you watch it last year. Um, Last year you watched a lot of Christmas movies for the first time that I made you watch.
Yes.
Because last year I was on a mission from November 1st until January 1st to watch every Christmas movie I've ever heard of. And I did it. I I I did it. Um and and so I of course stumbled upon a few that I hadn't seen before, or it had been years and years and years since I had seen. And so I was like, "Oh my God, Kieran has to watch this." So, or Key, sorry.
Hey, it's
Um
fine.
I know, but I don't think we've ever called you Kieran on here, and people are probably like, "Who?" Um anyway, let's see what else about Noelle. Um I thought she was going to get together with that guy, and I was really hoping that she didn't.
I don't think she
The
did.
No, she didn't. Nope, I thought she was going to. No, I love that they didn't put any of that in there. There was no romance literally anywhere in that, and I freaking loved that. I'm so tired of people trying to shoehorn romance into movies where it doesn't need to be. Tired of it. Anyway, sorry. I'm not bitter. I promise. I believe in love. It's fine. I just don't think that it needs to be in every stinking movie. Let's see. What else? Do
I don't
I
know,
remember?
but
You were the one supposed to
I
be talking about this and
I
I chattered
know.
on about. Okay, tell me.
I mean, you were just kinda explaining the plot, but I don't know, it's definitely in my top 3 Christmas Christmas movies.
Definitely. Yeah, me too.
Um, I love the setting, and it's very unique. I don't think that there's another Christmas movie out
Just the
there
story
like
is
it.
so cute and unique. Yeah. And I like that it was
Um,
modern day. That was fun.
yes.
Um, I remember why I wanted to watch it the first time, like, why it wasn't I mean, it's a Christmas movie, I'm gonna wanna watch it, but typically, something needs to get my attention, and what got my attention is, do you remember the guy who worked in the mall where he worked?
Are you talking about the Petco guy?
Yes! I was working at Petco when that came out, and everybody that would walk in there would be like, "Have you guys, um, have you guys seen" oh my god, my brain just glitched out for a minute. Everybody who would walk into
Noelle?
Petco that year, yes, everybody would be like, "Have you guys seen Noelle?" And it's like, "Why is everybody asking us this?" Well, we figured it out.
No, because some hot guy from Petco was in it.
He was not hot.
Apparently to everybody he was.
Ew, what?
I don't know.
Well, the girl in it that had a huge crush on him.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
why did they just leave the reindeer at the mall?
I mean, what were they supposed to do with them? And that lady already knew that they were there, so they were kind of safe there. And I think that they felt safe with that. I think
Fair.
that Noelle and Polly, the elf, felt safe leaving them there because they talked to her and asked her, because they even slept there at night. I think that it was just a safe space, and there was a Petco right there, so people were getting bird seed and feeding them. So, remember?
Yes.
was so
I was
silly.
like, "Why not Chex Mix?" We always leave Chex Mix for our
We
reindeer.
always leave Chex Mix for the reindeer. Chex Mix and carrots.
Oh, carrots sounds
Um,
so good right now.
I know it. And eggnog. We leave eggnog for the reindeer and Santa too, and
I
cookies.
don't
I'm
think the
making Chex
reindeer
Mix
can
next
have
week.
that.
Yes, they
Please
can.
do.
Yeah, I'm making Chex Mix next week, and I also got crushed candy cane so I can make my candy cane cookies.
Yes.
Trying to feel the Christmas spirit this year. Trying to force myself into it. It's been a rough fall for us, but um, let's see. What else do I love? When her first day, when she came, when they landed, and remember when she was like really hot? Remember when she got into the
Yes.
freezer at the
That was me at,
in
Beyond
Hawaii?
Wonderland,
Oh, we did do
Hawaii
that in the
too.
beer when we
In the
went
beer
in the beer
cave.
cave. Oh, we were so hot. It
I
was
get it,
so
girl.
hot. And then but I
Um,
loved too when she walked by that bar and she saw the like they were handing her juice or something and she was like, "Oh," and she takes a drink of the juice and then she's like, "Uh, something's wrong with that. Don't drink that.
it's alcohol.
It's bad." Yeah. It was so funny. It was cute.
Are you ready for your pop quiz?
Mhm.
Okay. What real-life outdoor mall in Phoenix, Arizona was used for filming Noelle and Polly's arrival in the city?
That's not fair. It was
You're
but
right.
can I it was Desert Ridge Shopping Center or Market Center or something like that, Marketplace.
Ooh,
Desert Ridge
marketplace. I'm giving it to you. You did. You got it. You got it.
was that a
Nice.
real was Desert Ridge a
Yes.
real life mall, or is that just the way it's what it's called?
Yes.
What the fuck? That's pretty awesome. Okay.
Damn. How many times have you seen this fucking movie?
Oh, girl.
What impressive set element was built entirely for the film rather than being CGI?
The North Pole.
Yes.
I might be good at these Christmas movies.
I know. I'm kind of scared. Did the filmmakers use real stores at the Desert Ridge Marketplace?
No. Hey, yes, they did because Petco.
Yes and no.
Or
You
what?
are correct.
So they used
Some stores were placed for product placement.
okay, so Petco would be one of them.
Yeah.
And then there was like some sort of tanning salon in the background of the reindeer thing. Now
I
the
don't know if that one was real or not,
yeah, probably not.
but you got it.
Yee!
So,
Look at
are we good
me.
to I know. Are we good to move to Klaus?
Are you ready? Because I feel like I just totally over. But what's gonna happen is you're going to need to take over for a lot of the Klaus because, girl, let me tell you about my notes here. Yeah, we're good to take over Klaus. Okay, now listen. Klaus was also made in 2019, and I believe it's another Netflix movie.
I
I'm
believe
not 100.
you're right.
Why are you? Why does
Sorry.
it sound like you're laughing? Oh, I thought you were
Because
like,
I was burping.
okay. We're so professional on this podcast, y'all. Um,
Obviously, so professional actually. I'm wearing a dress. Business.
okay.
Anyway,
So it came out in 2019. Directors were Carlos Martinez Lopez and Sergio Pablos. Writers were Sergio Pablos, Jim Mahoney, and Zach Lewis. And the starring Jason Schwartzman, J.K. Simmons, and Rashida Jones. Um, this is an animated movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I had never even heard of it until you told me to watch it. Um,
in
okay,
2020.
in 2020. Now, I'm going to go over my notes first because they're a hot fucking mess. And then you're going to have to take it away and tell us about Klaus, okay? Because here's one of my first notes. It's fun Dickensian. which this is disorienting because if you know what Dickensian means, it doesn't really it's dark and it's sad and it's depressing and I don't mean like depressing as in like it makes you sad. I mean it's like during a depression. Like I don't it's not during a depression, but you know what I mean? Like anything with
I would
Charles
argue that it kind of is.
during the depression. I mean maybe, but anything Charles Dickens is kind of dark and sad and like everybody's kind of yeah, I don't like hurting or
Horror
something.
and yeah.
Yeah. So to watch something that's kind of a fun Dickensian thing, I do like that contrast. It's that was one of my the first thing that I noticed. Um Another thing that I very much noticed was I'm freaking freezing the entire time watching this movie and I don't know why that is. Now I have a theory because most movies that I watch where it's snowy and cold all the time, it doesn't really affect me my like personal temperature, whatever. But this movie is like, it's, I don't know if it's the blue hues with the cold and the snow, but I am not kidding. I was frozen and my temperature thing in my room told me that it was 73 degrees in here. So I should not have been, I was so cold. So I think that was just a smart move on the animators. I think that it looks cold enough to feel it yourself. I think if I'd have been in the theater, it would have been like my nose would have
Oh
probably
my
been a
gosh.
popsicle. So I'm thinking it's probably like the blue hues with it. Um, so then my last little note, I mean, I have a couple other little notes, but I loved the little the little nutcracker symbol guys. You know, the
Oh,
little like
yes.
nutcrackers with the symbols. I thought that was so freaking adorable. Um, and then I said, the letters from the little kids are really cute. Like, I loved all the little
Yes.
letters that they were like, "Am I good? I did this, that, and the other thing," just telling stories about how good they were. Um,
Mhm.
the whole time I have all these little notes about who are these mean dogs? I don't get where they came from. Why are they trying to eat Jesper? Like, what's happening here? Um,
Maybe
I
they're
have a
like
little
the hounds in A Christmas Story.
oh, maybe. And then I have in here, um, all it says is Isma and Kronk knockoff. Like, do you remember who I'm talking about?
N no.
They're like a knockoff. They're a couple, and they're like a knockoff of Yzma and Kronk. And I think it's like Mr. Crumb or Mrs. Crumb. I don't know. Um, and then I have why is Santa always an asshole in these movies? Um,
In
and
what
then
movie? Oh, in,
in
like, the animated?
yeah, yeah. And then I said, what is wrong with me with this movie? I swear it's the most easily distractible movie I've ever quote watched end quote. I started
Did you not like it?
it I like it. I don't know that's why I said what's wrong with me? Why can't I it cannot hold my attention. I don't know what is up with I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know if it's the style of animation. I don't know if it's I don't know. I it cannot hold my attention. I don't know what my problem is. Um and then so after I said that, now this is where I'm going to lead you in because I said, okay, so do I have this right? All of the little myths surrounding Santa Claus, like the chimney thing, the stockings, the naughty and nice list. Jesper started those. Like, is he the one that actually
I
like because
believe
he talks
so,
to the
yes.
kids and stuff? Okay. Um, and then I said, what the fuck is Klaus doing besides just being bossy to Jesper the whole time? What like anyway. So now you can take it away because you're gonna explain to me more about this movie because obviously
I
I
don't know
struggle
the
with it.
ins and outs of it because honestly, it was I don't know. That movie, I also will agree. I love that movie, but it is a little I think I throw it on for background noise and I really because it makes me cry and I don't like to pay attention to it because of
Don't
that.
wanna pay attention. But he okay, so spoiler alert, he Santa dies again. Um, but
Except for like good, you know. He kinda
Yeah, it's like he doesn't really die, like, he just kinda disappears and goes to be with his dead wife, like, I mean, that's how he, quote, "dies." It's almost like a Lord of the Rings thing where, they go to Riven or they go to whatever. Um, is it they go to Rivendell? I don't
dang.
remember. It doesn't what?
I think you almost had it.
Rivendell? I know what it's called, I
Um,
just couldn't remember if that's where they
well, that's
went.
'cause dad watched it 6,700 times.
Oh my god.
Watched, quote,
No,
unquote.
thank you, I was just gonna correct you. No, he would turn it off on, and then he would fall asleep, and I would be stuck watching it, because if I tried to turn it off, he'd be like, "I was
I was
watching
watching
that," and it's like,
that.
"Okay, that's why you were snoring so loud, you were pulling blankets into your mouth." Okay.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Dang.
Used to drive me crazy, but no, Rivendell, I always remembered the name of it because I thought it was so beautiful, and, do you remember Multnomah Falls in Oregon? We used to go there, and I'd walk up that little path, and I was like, "I'm in Rivendell." It was just me being silly, um, but no, the reason why I question myself because I don't remember if that's where they went when they died, when they, quote, "died," end quote, when they, like, went away from the rest of s society or whatever, when the little hobbits. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So, I don't know if that's where they went. I it's not even it's totally irrelevant to this movie. Um, Sant Santa's
Hey, guys,
wife
by the way, no, I'm just kidding.
or Klaus, I keep saying Santa. Santa's just easier to say because I know I'm butchering the name Klaus, and I know I'm probably pissing off people who actually can say it correctly.
It's
Um,
Klaus.
but you're probably saying it wrong too. It needs to
They
be
say it
said
Klaus
with an
in the
accent.
movie.
Well, they're probably saying it wrong because, anyway, I'm just playing. Um,
And
anyway, so I think that his wife, so the reason why he's such an asshole is because he's lonely, first of all, because his wife is gone. They were supposed to have a family. I don't remember if she had a kid. No, he was building toys because they were expecting. They wanted a kid. They were trying for a kid, whatever. He's building all these toys. They had a nursery, and then his wife died. So he's just a grumpy old lonely man. And I don't know if he started. I don't think he even started. I think that Jesper was the one who actually started answering the letters from these little kids that were wanting things.
yes. Yes.
Um, and then he like his act of kindness sparked I anyway, you're supposed to be telling the story because apparently I
Uh,
apparently I remembered more than I thought I did, first of all, but, um, I don't know, there's just it's very we don't have to tell so where we got off on the wrong foot is trying to, uh with synopsis with Noelle, so let's just talk about how the movie made us feel and what we liked and didn't
yep.
like about it.
Yep.
Okay, okay. I I like this movie. But I will say that I probably only watched it again last night because of this podcast. I probably will not rewatch this movie again. Not because I disliked it at all, but it's it has a sad feel to it. It doesn't even have like that happy Christmas feel, even though there's a great message. It's a beautiful message. It's cute. I love the teacher part of it. His girl, what was her name? Oh my God. Jesper's like kind of love interest or whatever. What's her name?
I don't remember.
She was a teacher and then but in the beginning of the movie when we meet her, she kind of gave up on her dream to be a teacher because like she had the schooling and all that kind of stuff and she had like awards or whatever. And she kind of gave up on that dream probably because she needed to make money and she wasn't making money. So she's slinging fish in the movie and she's miserable and um so Jesper finds out that these kids this was before they even started writing letters, he found out that they couldn't read, like, a lot of them couldn't even read, so he's like, "Well, I have an idea," and so, basically, he pairs up these kids with his friend who's hasn't taught school for a while or maybe never did, and she, wanted to, had gone to school for it or whatever. And so he pairs them up, and at first she's kind of pissed off because she's grumpy too. Freaking grump asses. Um,
The
and then
whole well, shit, they're all in a depression, mom, you said it
I
yourself.
know. But I loved that where I was going with this is I loved that he kind of paired them up so that they could learn how to write or read or whatever. And then that was beneficial to her too. And it ended up just being, I mean, I guess like they say in the movie at some point about how a simple act of um I don't think it's kindness, but maybe it is, can spark another or something like that. Um, because yeah, that sparked another, which sparked another, which sparked another. And then by the end of it, like Klaus is actually not a grumpy old fart anymore. He's sweet. He's wanting to make the toys for the kids and all that kind of stuff. But I did love that that was one of the first things that he set up those kids with his friend. And she's scowling at him all the time and stuff. But they ended up together because, we have to shoehorn freaking romance. Sorry.
Man, why you gotta be a love hater?
I It's not necessary. Why does there gotta be love in everything?
Why
Anyway,
not?
I don't, because that's just not real. Um, I mean,
Wow.
okay. It's fine. I'm not bitter. She
You
says yet
sure?
again. No.
Yet again, underlined, italicized, and really tiny lettering.
um, I mean, okay, so honestly, as much as I fucking hate being cold, I liked that it made me cold,
That's so
because
surprising that it made you cold, because I didn't feel that.
oh my god, I was frozen the whole time, and it's because of that freaking movie. Because I started watching Noelle afterwards, and I was perfectly fine. I wasn't hot because of Phoenix, because it had to do with the way that they did the animation. It, like, put my imagination, it put me in there, you know? That was how good that animation is. That's why I say that I liked that it made me cold, because it's like, wow, that's I don't know. That was just really a really good animation or good. I don't want to say storytelling, because I think if the storytelling was a little bit better, maybe it would keep my attention better. I think because the story is beautiful. It is a really nice story, and the animation is very interesting. I really liked it. It is visually cool. It's not like, it's not I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. Why there's something, I don't know if it takes too long to get where it's going. I don't know if it's
I think that's it, because I remember trying to rewatch it and I was like, I'm not in the mood for this. I think it's definitely a Christmas movie you have to be in the mood for.
yeah, and you have to know that there's, and I don't want to say it's a slow burn necessarily, because it's not like anything, and maybe that's another thing. It's not like anything, like there's not
Shutter
really
Island was a
ton.
slow burn.
There, right. Well, and there's not really like a twist or a climax or anything like that. It's just a sweet story, but it's like, okay. I don't I don't know. It's it's fine. Was
It's
JK,
fine.
like, now it's like striking, is JK Simmons Klaus? Is
I
this
don't
the second movie
Who's J.K.
he's
Simmons again?
Oh my god, he's Santa in Red 1.
God, no way. Don't lie to me.
Yes.
That's
I
right.
swear I swear yeah, he is the voice of Klaus. Holy smokes.
Well, dang.
Al Alva is the girl. What are you danging about? He's Juno's
He
dad
plays
as well.
multiple yeah, he plays multiple Santas.
Is there another Santa on top of the 2 that we're talking about?
No.
Maybe he's just got, like, one of those, like, really deep, kind of kind voices.
I
Like, he's
love
got
him
a
in
deep
Red One.
voice. I do too. He's got a deep voice, but it's not like a deep, booming, scary voice. It's just a deep, comforting voice. Maybe that's why he does good Santa.
Oh, I have another that I've made you watch.
What?
Violent Night.
You did
with
make me
David
watch
Harbour.
Violent Night.
I love that
You
movie
did.
so much.
Okay. So we need to put that with one of the most wholesome, sweet. We already have Red One and Christmas Chronicles set up. Um, but we'll put Violent Night and maybe we'll do them in the same week. Violent Night and what do you want to do? That's one of my favorite Christmas movies that I made you watch recently. That isn't similar.
Elf.
I didn't make you watch that recently. You've been watching Elf since you were born because I can't. Obsessed.
Alright,
Um,
fine. What about Fred Claus?
yes, let's do Violent Night and Fred Claus. I love that idea.
Alrighty.
Because
So,
Fred
we've already
Claus
got the
is like
lineup for the next 2 episodes. Fred
that's what
Claus
I'm
is very
saying.
wholesome and
It is, and it's kind of sneaky up on you. And the only thing literally the only thing I don't like about Fred Claus is it has Kevin Spacey in it, and he's a turd. He's beyond a turd. He's a piece of shit. Which is basically the same thing, but it's a little bit more aggressive. Um, he's we all hate Kevin Spacey, and we probably don't have to say why because this is supposed to be. I was gonna say this is supposed to be a wholesome podcast while we're saying all sorts of naughty. Um,
Ew, I see why.
he's disgusting. Where you did what?
Yep.
He's
I looked up
yeah. Yeah, there's a I can't remember what network it's on. I think it's on Max that they did. They're talking about celebrities who have done those nasty things like that. And it's like I saw like a 2-hour long thing on him and I had to turn it off. It's that bad. He is that bad. Um, so so I hate that because it taints Fred Claus, but we'll talk about it when we cover Fred Claus.
yes.
Because I absolutely love that movie. Um, let's see. Do you have anything else about
Do you have a oh, no, you said you
you
didn't.
know what I think it is about please do not judge me. What was the one thing that I told you was grabbing to me when the very first podcast that we did was K-pop Demon Hunters and what else did we talk about?
Visuals.
Visuals, but the colors.
Yes.
I think that maybe Klaus lost me there. I think that's why
'Cause it was
immediately
kinda
I was
muted.
not yep, it's all muted. It's there's that one little kid from Sami or something like that. I don't remember what but that one little kid that was wearing basically a little nutcracker outfit, but they were the only ones who had any color on them whatsoever. Everything else was muted. It was all like just
Is that why you love them?
maybe, I don't know, but it definitely like you gotta have I know it's ridiculous and it makes me seem like a toddler, but I need I need stunning visuals and color and stuff to kind of grab me and keep my attention. Um,
It's definitely an art style.
it is, and it's beautiful. Like I don't want to like downplay the beauty of the art and actually the beauty of the story and it was a lovely, lovely little Christmas movie. It's just like you said, you have to be in the mood. I don't and I don't think it's that long. Like how long was it? 'Cause
No,
it seemed
I
very, very long, but it's not, I don't think. I'm looking right now. An hour and
it
30
is an hour 36. Yeah, I was about to say it's like an hour and a half.
yeah, and that's really not that serious. I don't know.
That's
I'm
2 minutes less than K-pop Demon Hunters.
that's TLDR for me. I don't know. Um, it's I should not. Anyway, so it made me feel cold because of the blue hues, but for the most part, I don't know. It was I don't want to say don't watch it. Um, it's a beautiful movie and you should watch it and I do recommend it, but just you have to understand that it's a little bit slow.
It's darker. Like,
Mhm.
mood-wise, it's a little darker, it's a little depressing,
Yeah. Yeah, it
but it's
is a little
beautiful and it's
depressing.
got It's got a good message in it, and it's
It's got a beautiful message in
wholesome.
it. Yep, and just, I recommend that when you watch it, bundle up, 'cause it
Get
might if it
yourself
doesn't it
some
does to
hot
you what it does
cocoa.
to me. Exactly, bundle up, get yourself some hot cocoa, and don't,
Pull up a snack.
uh yep, and don't allow a whole lot of distractions, because otherwise, you're gonna have to back that bitch up. Like, I
Slow down.
sorry.
Grab the I'm just kidding. That's gonna be
Okay.
stuck in my head forever now.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say, or do you want me to start with the pop quiz?
Do you got a pop quiz?
Yep.
Alright.
Um, what is the name of the teacher Jesper meets in Smearensburg?
Didn't you say, like, Alva or Alma? Alva?
Yes, you were listening to me. Yay. How does Jesper get to Smearensburg?
Shit, I don't remember. Is it like a sled?
It's a boat.
Oh.
What does Jesper do to encourage children to write letters?
He puts them in class to or
No.
he delivers the gifts.
Yes, he
I think
offers
that
them
isn't
toys in
that
exchange.
yes. He
Yeah.
offers them gifts, and I think that's why he and Klaus, like, partner up
Yes.
because he makes
Yep.
them.
Yep.
I'm 1 point ahead of you.
I cleaned house this last one. I'm
I
proud of
know, I'm
myself.
scared Christmas, you're gonna wipe me out. I'm gonna have a hard
Maybe
time
not.
catching up.
Maybe not.
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I'm gonna have to
I
think of
don't
really
know.
hard ones. I'm so shocked you got that first question.
Which one was it? I don't remember now.
Something about the desert marketplace, whatever.
Oh, yeah. So it's funny because they only say it like 3 times in the movie, and one of the times it's, like, in the background where the newscasters are talking about it, and I don't know, it's just stuck in my mind. I did not know that now I did not know that it was a real place, and when I was telling you the name of it, I thought I was giving you the name of a fake mall that they actually, like, recorded it in a different mall. Does that make sense? Like, if they recorded, um, something in Lumen Field or something, they're gonna
Yes,
not call it
yes.
Lumen Field. Yeah, so okay. So, we got the pop quizzes. I think next week so I thought about this. I think I'm gonna change up at least my formatting as far as the pop quizzes. Um, I think that I'm gonna take a page out of Slater's book, and while we're talking about the movie, um, your movie,
Pop
I'm gonna
quiz.
s I'm gonna pepper them in there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think that
Are you
that's
gonna
how I'm
do
gonna
multiple question or multiple whatever?
we'll see how I don't know because you're too good at these already. We'll see. I don't know. It depends. Um, we'll see. Because we do okay, so, full disclosure, we got the pop quiz idea from Investigator Slater on the podcast,
Encyclopedia.
Psychopedia. It's a true crime podcast. If you like true crime, I 100% recommend it. But in fact, I probably 400% recommend it. But anyway, she does pop quizzes,
Bump
but she
that
does
bitch
them
to
differently,
1,000, what you mean?
right? But she does them different. It's the way she does pop quizzes is she asks questions that have um they're not like they're about the case. They're absolutely about the case, but she hasn't said them yet. Like you don't know, you have to kind of guess, you know? Like it would be like me telling you a story and asking you a question like, "Okay, um so Klaus is I don't know, that's not good either because that's you already know the story, Klaus. Let me tell you, like I'm telling you a story that happened at work, and in the middle of my story, I say, "Pop quiz. What did she say then?" And then and then I give you a few options of
Guess on yeah,
and then
guess
you
on,
have to
like,
guess.
3 different
Yeah,
things.
but you use critical thinking skills. Like you kind of can, take different context clues and stuff like that to get it, but with us, the way that we wanted to do the pop quizzes were like we kind of want to stump the people who actually um came up with the movie, like decided on the movies. So next week or whatever, when we do Red One and Christmas Chronicles, I'm not going to be able to give a pop quiz. You're going to have to come up
Why?
because I'm the one who made you watch both of those.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Cause
So when we do those episodes with the extra, with the two that I've recommended or whatever, we're gonna have to come up quizzes for both. So yeah, but it'll be fun. You'll have fun with it. Um. Anyway,
what
Klaus.
would you rate
What would I
Klaus?
rate Klaus? I'm gonna rate Klaus an 8 because I think it's
Damn.
unfair. Yeah, it's unfair. I definitely think it's highly watchable. I think, but I just won't probably watch it again because of it's me. It's not the movie. It's me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the movie is
I give
artistically,
Noelle Oh, the movie is
uh,
artistically I'm sorry?
it's artistically absolutely beautiful. It's the story is it's a really good story. It's a really the message is awesome. It's wholesome. It's the animation was really fun and like there were so many good points. I can't think of a bad point except for the slowness, and that's a me thing. That's definitely watch this movie. Yeah, I give it an 8.
I'm gonna give Noelle a 9.5.
Oh, where's the point 5?
My mood.
Really? See, it doesn't matter my mood, but I think that Noelle is one of those like it's my personality. So I don't care what mood I'm in. I'm watching Noelle. That's just and Noelle and Elf are numbers 1A and whatever 1B in my book. For
Do you know do you know what
yeah,
my favorite Christmas movie is?
no,
I have said it in this episode.
it's not Fred
Think of the
Claus.
genres. No, think of the genres I like
Violent
typically.
Night. Yeah,
Yeah.
Violent Night. It was so good. Okay, so be prepared for those of you who want to join us in our watch party. Oh, speaking of which, we gotta promote our watch party again. If you
Yes.
guys want to join us in our watch party, go get on our Discord. Um, where can they find a link? Do we want to put a link to the for our Discord in our show notes somewhere?
I think so. I don't
Or
know
find
how we
us?
can even do
Yeah,
that.
like find we can find you can find us on well, in the comments in, like, Spotify and
Mhm.
Apple, whatever. But find us on Facebook. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. It's Mom Watch
And an
This, obviously.
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, we can put our Discord in those. So you join us on Discord. We have a Mom Watch This Discord. And we have some like places where you can put movie suggestions and just chit chat about the episodes and all that kind of stuff. But we have watch parties on occasion for movies that we'll be covering in upcoming episodes so that you can watch the movie if you haven't seen it yet, or if you just want to watch it with us. And so yeah, come join us over there. Um,
There's also a place for pet pics, and you can't say no to that, so
yeah, you get to see all the pet pics. Um, and sometime, some just random stuff, just fun memes and goofy things. So we're not super, super crazy busy over there just yet. We'd love to have you come help us spark it up a little bit. There are, I don't know, 12, 13 members or something. Let's build that. Um,
we have, um one sec. I can check, I promise.
can you even list our, like, just tell them how to get there with like
I
the
I have to we have to send the link.
oh, okay. There's no way to search for our server.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Uh, we have 15.
Oh, we moved on up, huh? Okay, so yeah, come join us over there and you can do the watch party with us. It'll be really fun. I'd like to get one going every week. Um if we can. We forgot this week. I don't know if we forgot or we just didn't have a chance. But yeah. Anyway,
So Red One
next w
and Christmas Chronicles.
yes, and then we're also gonna do, Violent Night and Fred Claus, right?
Okay,
They'll
calm
be in
down,
separate
slow down.
episodes. Listen, they'll be in separate episodes.
I understand.
Okay.
But next episode is going to be Red One and Christmas Chronicles.
Okay, fine. And because that one is an episode that we're that I recommended both of them, it's not a regular Mom Watch This episode, it's a special holiday edition. So, okay? So if you
Oh,
want to
I'm sad we didn't start this in around October
we're
because
just
I wasn't home. Because I will have October.
yes, you will. Yes, you will. Um, if you want to be up to date, because we're not going to release these both on Friday, the special holiday edition will come out on a different day. I don't know when yet. We will figure it out. But if you want to be updated immediately upon our release, you have to subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts, or follow or whatever it is on that. I think it's subscribe on Spotify, isn't it? And it's follow on Apple.
Mm,
I know there's a ton of different places.
save. I think you save it on
Is
Spotify.
it save? Okay, well, whatever it is that you need to do to get notified when we drop new episodes, you're gonna have to do that to be able to know exactly when we drop the holiday edition one. So, surprise, it's a present. Um,
Happy birthday to someone.
happy birthday, someone. Jesus, pretty soon.
And also
Um,
Merry Christmas.
Um, Merry Christmas. This one is going to be coming out on a week. So the 19th. This one will be coming out on the 19th, I believe. Um, so we're almost there, guys. We're almost at Christmas. I hope that you are just about done doing your shopping. If you celebrate, um, it'll be coming out right before the solstice. We have the Nutcracker tomorrow in podcast land, and I hope that yeah, you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week. Or sooner.
Or sooner.
Bye.